Hey everybody, back with a new episode of The X-Files. Last episode, AI.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I cut out a lot of like our dread.
Oh God, at the end?
Yeah.
that went on for a bit.
We had to let some demons out. I think it was, I think it was a good episode. It just hit us at a terrible time.
Yeah, it's rough out here.
Yeah. This episode is called Familiar. Run of the mill episode, you said?
No, I meant like I didn't mean run of the mill. I meant like a premise that like feels very
familiar.
Yeah, but like then something happens.
Well, what if it's about
oh snap! Adopted familiar.
Yeah.
The bottom of my shirt says
that was Kismet. So I hope it is like witchy. But
yeah, it could be that.
3 episodes left. We'll see. I'm not expecting.
What's the last episode called, Shelley?
What do you think?
Should we just go ahead and say 2 episodes left?
Well, I don't expect to see.
I have an inkling of an idea as to what the last episode.
Until the last episode.
We might struggle through it, one might say.
One could maybe think that. But yeah, I expect we're still going to be in the Monster of the Week territory. Just fine by me. And yeah, let's get into it.
Let's do it. Oh my God.
Oh, Mr. Chocolate. I can't do this.
Oh no!
Well, it's just a big doll for him.
Mr. Chocolate.
Mommy's on the phone, Andrew.
But Mommy, look.
I can't do this.
Mommy.
Stop calling me. Stop calling me. Andrew!
Oh, the guilt.
Mr. Chocolate.
Oh no, he likes ska.
Mr. Chocolate.
Oh my God.
There you are. Come back.
Oh no, please don't.
Is that my son? No. Andrew! Oh, please. Andrew! Andrew!
It's kind of like that one episode where the kid got snatched at the park.
So it's familiar to you?
A little bit! But, we didn't see the kid dead.
Oh, that wasn't the kid, though. That was the dog.
No, you didn't see his hand?
That was the dog name.
It had the yellow. That's a jacket. Are you sure?
I think you can see by the photographs in our case file there.
Oh!
Yeah.
What's the FBI doing here?
The FBI has jurisdiction over the killing of the immediate family of a law enforcement officer.
Wait. You think that this was a murder?
I don't rule it out. Does that sound like a wolf to you?
And I wasn't thinking wolf, I was thinking more like a hellhound.
As you do.
What's a hellhound now?
It's a large black dog that guards the gates of the underworld, but that's neither here nor there. The point is that stranger things have happened around here, Scully. In 1658, a Puritan midwife named Goody Bishop was accused of witchcraft and lying with the devil. Legend has it that she spontaneously combusted in front of the assembled townsfolk. You think it's one of the parents?
You were in violent crime, Mulder, before you came to the X-Files. You know the profile.
Eyewitnesses exculpate the mother.
But the father, he's a police officer. Flying white sand?
Seems salt to me. Tell you what else is in the report. There's an eyewitness to the scene who wasn't interviewed. And her father is the chief of police.
Mulder, she's 5 years old.
Doesn't that seem odd to you?
Andrew blessed the lives of all of us here in Eastwood.
They're trying to turn a tragedy into a damn murder investigation.
But what does that have to do with him?
Just let them talk to her, okay?
Go at your show.
Oh, well, I guess I'm not as interested.
Demonic Teletubbies.
Bibble tickles.
Bibble tables.
She's obsessed.
That guy looks like one of the serial killer guys that we've
My
met
husband's
before.
a local history nut.
Mommy.
The guy. Oh God, it's the doll. That home is not a place you would expect to find those books.
No.
So there's definitely something going on here.
Now look here!
Bro.
You should not be
Where are you,
on
son of a
duty.
bitch?
should be on leave.
Okay. Mulder, where are you?
Back where they found the body.
There's been a development.
What kind of development?
I'm not quite sure yet, but the dead boy's father has had a breakdown.
Where's the wolf?
This dude could not be creepier. As he could be creepy.
Saul, come on.
Uh-oh. But also, maybe he's in the sky.
Maybe he's just done this.
Oh, well. Well, hell.
This guy has no chance.
Why are you defending him?
I'm not defending him. But you said it yourself. It's this rush to judgment. Mass hysteria, Salem, McCarthyism. What happened to the precious presumption of innocence, which is rooted in a very democratic ideal? That it's better to let 10 guilty men go free than to imprison one innocent man.
For one thing, the dad has got to be off the case. He's gonna shoot him before he gets any due process.
What world do these children live in? That's not terrifying.
It's familiar to them.
Okay. They have voids for eyes and like mascara tears.
Similar signs of predation, but
Ah.
forensic analysis.
2 dead kids.
What is it, Mulder?
You got a drink for that one.
Oh, there's some mirror too.
The salt protects the caster from the demons unleashed.
Mulder, this is protecting no one, and you can't do this.
In the 16th and 17th century,
these stripes
witches were said to conjure spirits called familiars, which usually took the form of animals, but sometimes
Hey,
could take
you
human
could have
shape.
nailed
The
it.
guise of a victim's ardent desires, or a beautiful woman luring a man to his death, or
Hey, I asked you a question.
a TV character. This is a Puritan graveyard. This is ground where spirits and demons have been unleashed. I think there's someone who's not telling us everything they know.
Yeah, you need to get gone.
You know what's not a good idea? Going to the scene of the crime.
Yeah, that's real bad.
Boy.
Someone needs to take your fucking gun.
Close the case because you didn't want it looked into further.
I have let the devil into my soul, and I have sinned against God. I've broken a sacred commandment, but I did not kill anyone, especially not Emily.
Then what's your part in all this?
You could have just said the last part.
I am a lustful man, an adulterer. I kept pushing and pushing.
His partner's
I
wife.
was on the phone with her when Andrew went missing. And now, my own daughter.
How did you know, Mulder? But you knew something.
Yeah. In his library, there are all these books on town's history, folklore, witchcraft.
It was statutory and never hurt anybody. Oh, no, don't you God. All right, Bobcat. Everyone, back up.
Just statutory, and then you grow up to be a clown.
Yeah.
Sex.
Yeah. Mob mentality.
Any further violence will be viewed as attempted murder.
It should have been like I was peeing outside and a kid saw me or something. You know?
Oh! Based on what, dude?
Maybe seated.
What happened to Hounds of Hell?
Oh, I saw one.
Did they?
I did.
Whatever you think you may have seen, Mulder, you still haven't explained how a wolf can take a young child from under its mother's
He was just guarding the entrance to the underworld in this case.
Return to your
As they
table.
do.
I didn't become a cop to watch a man get gunned down without due process. So I went out and did some digging.
I called that. I literally said those words. He's gonna shoot him
Then
and
Andrew
he's not getting any due
disappeared.
process.
Malcolm was performing at a birthday party 40 miles from here.
I will not forgive you.
What, you gonna kill me too?
I'm leaving you, you witch.
You can't leave me, Rick. I'm leaving you.
Oh no! Not the clear. Oh. That's bitch work.
Maybe it's the police chief's wife. So look for her at her house.
Eggers!
It's Officer Eggers, shot dead.
I'll call it in. Mulder, there's salt.
Mr. Chuckleseed, we all love you so.
So creepy.
Us forever and never let us go.
You did this! Our baby girl! I was only trying to curse you! You've unleashed something that you can't control! No, I can end this!
Anna, drop the book.
No, I can end this. Please.
No, you may have tapped into something you can't
Also,
control.
another red herring.
Anna!
Scully's gonna be like, oh yeah, she was standing in the middle of a bunch of candles.
I just hope that it's over.
I only hope that it is too.
Spooky, spooky.
Oh no, I missed it.
It's just moving on its own. You know, it was the Familiars.
Yeah.
He really knocked it out of the park with that shirt. But it did remind me of a few episodes. Not only the kid that got taken and snatched, but also that we had an episode before where a cop was having an affair. And like something happened in a hotel or motel room, and like I think the wife had been like doing some kind of, I don't think it was a spell or whatever, but I think she had like conjured something. Very similar. So a familiar vibe from previous, and also like it reminds me of Supernatural, like it's Hellmouth, there's Buffy, like everything.
Yeah, we got a lot of media.
The Vivitch, like there's so many familiar things about this episode. But you know, I liked it. It was genuinely creepy in some
Very
ways.
sad.
Very sad. Like they did not hold back on like kid deaths and just like, yep, here's a dead kid body. Pretty awful. I mean, she did get the two people that she was going after dead eventually, but she also got
Herself.
both kids killed and herself.
I really think
Also the guy, also the other spouse, and then the spouse killed, and it's
everyone.
So many
involved,
people,
including the children. Which it seems like, well, it was probably out of her hands after she started it, but it just seems like if she was continuing to do anything, like incantations or whatever, summonings, then maybe she should have stopped after the first child died.
Yeah, but she kept trying to fix her mistake and just started making more.
Yeah.
But you know, the consequences out of that wasn't solely from possessions, or like what were they trying to say was happening? Like these incantations that she opened up the door to, what came out and did?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess just I don't know. The only thing that I know for sure came out was the guardian of hell, the hellhound.
Yeah, and the hellhound for sure killed the.
But what was it like? Inviting them, luring them.
Yeah,
I don't know what that was supposed to be.
Well, it was the familiar.
Oh, okay.
Spirit.
Okay. So
and it like lured them in so the hellhound could eat everyone that it ate.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But as far as like
because they were all in there,
the town and the dad, that was just built off of like hysteria. That's just people.
That's just people.
Which is what they were trying to say about this episode, and you know, it didn't.
We've seen it happen time and time again.
It didn't go with the way Mulder was assuming that the cop was gonna get off of the charge because he got killed before that could even happen. Also, that other police was like, hey, I've got proof that guy did not do it, and here's the file.
Yeah.
So it seems like it wasn't gonna be mishandled.
So.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that's justice, but jeez. Yeah, I mean,
I do think they should have been like, it was something with maybe make him not have sex charges against him.
Yeah, but
it was just statutory. It's fine. Like, okay.
I think
crime.
Yeah, I know, but like also
non-violent.
But also, I mean, he didn't kill the kid.
No, I know. I was just trying to like. It was just. I felt bad for him when he was being beaten, but
Yeah.
like also you're like,
You're putting
it's
yourself.
a weird feeling, okay?
Yeah, it's totally. You're like, well, I don't like this guy, but also he didn't do this specific
Right.
crime.
It would have been maybe a little bit more hard hitting had he been like, completely innocent.
Yeah.
Like, what if he had just been a creepy child clown party person, and that he
Well,
just,
what would
like,
have gotten the gown a scent?
That the whole town thought was weird already.
Yeah. But they needed something for like that. He needed to have a record so the cop.
I mean, I'm fine with him having a record. That makes sense. But it would have just been like,
yeah,
you know, I wouldn't have as much mixed feelings.
Yeah.
Which I didn't want him to die, but cut all this out.
I think we can all understand. And
I don't think people who statutorily rape people should be brutally beaten and murdered in the streets
for a crime that is not related to what happened to him. Yes. I think we can all
without
agree
due
with that.
process.
But due process is a big.
Oh, yeah, the cop, the good cop was like, I didn't become a cop so I could see men hunted down and shot without due process.
Like, well, you're in the wrong line of work. You put on the uniform and you're a cab. Sorry about it. But due process is very important, and I think we should all remember that when your neighbors start getting snatched. So, yeah, this felt pretty classic in the way of X-Files. Yeah, I think
it's got that forest at night.
Yeah,
you gotta have it.
It's where you want it to be, and I like that it was in Connecticut. I like it was near the witch trials and everything. I thought it was going to be more directly related, like what you said about the descendants of like
maybe too cliche.
Well, I mean,
someone said it in the writers' room. They're like, nah.
Too much,
too ham-fisted.
But it went, and like it didn't go like the whole mouth of hell thing was pretty surprising.
Mm-hmm. Open it up, you get what you get.
You get what you get, and turns out it's a lot of deaths. A lot of deaths. Now 2 more episodes. Oh my god!
It feels not like what I would have thought 2 episodes before the end would have been.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, it doesn't feel like the show's about to be over, but it is about to be over. It's a little surreal for us. And I don't expect the next episode to be a lead-in to Struggle City. No. So
I hope it's not.
I hope it's not either. I want one more good Monster of the Week. But yeah, we're about to be done. I think this was a solid episode, if not eerily disturbing. But yeah, Mulder and Scully doing their thing.
Creepy character designs.
They were being pretty classic Mulder and Scully.
Mm-hmm.
Mulder being like, well, of course, it's a hellhound. Scully being like, sure.
Let's look into some other options just in case.
Yeah, good time. So, thanks for watching, guys. We'll be back soon. Hold on. Let me take that again.
Take 2.
Thanks for watching, guys. We'll be back soon.